Welcome to NQ Ninja. I'm Aaron, and today we're going to go through the week of February 15th and to review some of the technical setups that we see to start this week and then help us kind of get through this week as we go. Last week was excellent. We did get a $4,000 payout to get our first payout in February. So if you're interested in understanding how to use prop firms, how to get payouts, and some of the things that we use to not focus on indicators but understand price action, then check us out. Our Discord, NQ Ninja, a lot of great people in there, a lot of really good conversations around charting and just understanding the psychology and the risk management pieces of trading. So without further ado, let's just dive into the charts. This week, just to kind of set us up, I'm going to start with the daily. So if I start with the daily here, you'll notice that one thing we're seeing is now this is Sunday night, Sunday evening, so we are open at the moment, and we do have some sort of a little candle here. But what I want to show you is if you look at it from a structure standpoint, this is something that I teach, right? So structure is key to understanding setups and to understanding when to get in, when to get out, where your target should be. I talk about these things in our Discord. Check it out. There are two options here. One is an H pattern. So one is here, we're coming back up, and then you can see we're kind of making our way back down to the downside. And this H could actually play out to around this 24,400 level if we want to be weak. The other option here is seeing a potential W pattern, right? So we come down, we try to move our way back up. We push back down again, and then if we can find support around this level, we could then push up. There's several reasons why this could potentially happen. One is that we're making higher lows here, so this is a higher low that we've just created. If in fact we are making a higher low, but if we are, that's what you could see here. Now this is the daily, so this would take several days to play out, but know that this is an option. So with that kind of in play and understanding what that looks like, let's kind of dive down into the hourly. The hourly is an excellent place to start if you're kind of looking and playing on an intraday level. So here in Q Ninja, we focus only on the Nasdaq and only on looking at potential trade opportunities on the Nasdaq. One thing we had happen is this, and you'll notice this often with the charts, is that we'll get a big move and then we'll start to round off. And when we round off, typically what that means is that we are probably going to get that move back to the upside. So I would not be surprised if we try to get back up to this 25,400 level. So I would not be surprised if we try to get back up there. We could be creating, this is actually still bullish as long as we're not creating a lower low, and we are above that area. So, and you can see on this particular candle, again, these are just some things that I teach, is that we are above the previous candle here. So you can see that this wick pushed above. So what we could be doing right now is actually pushing down, creating a bottom tail to then push up off of that. So the 30 minutes is always a great place to start within the day. This is where I like to start kind of looking at my channels. So if you want to play channels, you could play a channel here on this break. As you start to see, we get these lower lows. That's a really good opportunity to take that down. Where would we take that to, right? There's basically, I would say, two main areas you could take it to: the end of a structure, or the second one is the to the next level, right? So the next zone, whatever that may be. Nevertheless, that's kind of what we're looking at. Again, a lot of the stuff we talk about in the Discord, so make sure you check that out. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to start creating these a little bit shorter, so they are just kind of to the point. Hopefully every day there's something little that you can learn from these videos. So check that out. Hit the like button if you did like this, and I hope to see you soon in the Discord. Peace.